You ever finish a great sales call only to hear, yeah, I just need to think about it, and then crickets? Here's the truth. I need to think about it isn't a no, it's a signal. And when you learn how to interpret that signal, you'll never lose a deal to indecision again. If you've ever been on the receiving end of that phrase, you know the frustration. You showed up, you delivered the value, they nodded along, and then right at the end, hesitation, uncertainty, and a polite brush off. But it doesn't have to end there, because more often than not, that phrase doesn't mean I'm out. What they're really saying is, I'm confused, I'm scared, I'm unsure if this is the right move, and I don't know how to tell you that. I've closed over $50 million in B2B and B2C sales over the past 2 decades, and I've heard I need to think about it in just about every tone, market, and sales environment. I used to freeze, I'd follow up, I'd hope. Now I lean in with calm certainty, and I use the phrase as an invitation to lead them into buying decision. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to handle this moment the right way. You'll learn what it really means, why people say it, and how to respond so you build trust, not pressure. Here's how to turn I need to think about it into a productive, forward-moving conversation. Step 1. Recognize the stall for what it is. This phrase is rarely about needing more time to think. It's a placeholder, a socially acceptable way of saying, I'm not sure, something doesn't feel right. I don't want to say no, but I don't feel ready to say yes. They're either unclear of the value, afraid of making the wrong decision, or worried about justifying this to someone else. Your job? Diagnose the doubt. Step 2. Respond with calm curiosity. Don't push, don't pull back, get curious. Say this. Totally get it. When most people say that, it usually means there's something they're still unsure about. Can I ask what part needs more thinking through? This creates safety, it invites honesty, and it moves the conversation forward without the pressure. Step 3. Guide the decision, do not force it. Once they open up, lead them through it. Say this if they're unsure about results. If this did exactly what we've talked about and you get said result, would it be worth it? If they need to check with someone, would it help if we brought them into a follow-up call so they can get clarity as well? Clarity removes friction, structure builds confidence, and that's how real decisions are made. Most deals die because salespeople freeze at the first sign of hesitation. They leave the call unsure, you follow up for weeks, and still lose the sale. That's what happens when you mistake confusion for rejection. Now imagine this instead. You hear that phrase and you don't flinch. You ask the right question, you get the truth, you walk them through it with calm confidence, and now instead of ghosting, they close. That's the difference between reacting and leading. If you've ever heard I need to think about it and weren't sure what to say, drop a comment. If you want to find out exactly why your sales calls are stalling, take the quiz that reveals the real friction. Click the link in the description to take the What's Sabotaging Your Close Rate quiz. It'll show you where your deals are slipping and how to fix them fast.